So what is it you desire, Mikasa? Okay, it's asking me. Courage, freedom, and love. Okay, so for my situation now, I lost of my memory, right? And then I have no one at all. And I live with three pretty girls, which will probably make my own self-esteem even lower. I will choose courage to move on. Hi guys, I'm Desmond. Welcome to my channel. I have found this game in Steam called Angel Wings, which it will be my new series of gameplay. Before we start, please subscribe my channel. Thank you. Let's get started. Okay. Okay, so this is my name, right? What should my name be? I suppose Mew? So I'm supposed to be a man? Okay. Bad boy then. Bad boy. Okay, bad boy will be my name then. No. I think I better be a girl. I wanna be Mikasa. Because Mikasa recently I like the Attack on Titan so much. LV City, okay. Devoted to the loving memories of years past, which we so fondly cherish. Angel Wings. I like the beginning of this game. A little bit of sentimental and then nice music. Nice to meet you, Mikasa. Now, who are you? Those who value... Whoa! Very nice drawing! Okay, the first one is the hermit. Those who value the gift of introspection. The second one is the hierophant. Those who seek the comfort of tradition. The third choice is the world. Those who embrace a new beginning. Okay, for your information, I myself play tarot cards as well. Then my favorite is the world. The world is really one of my favorite card. Alright, Mikasa, welcome to your story. The story of Mikasa the world. Okay. Day 1, the world. Wow, I'm excited. Oh, nice living space. This isn't my room. Where am I? I've awoken in a place that's nothing like what I know. This is so small, comfortable housing apartment. This is a fully furnished modern room. Complete with exposed concrete walls matched with various touch of polished marble. I find myself in a comical and no doubt expensive ode to this decade's design fads. Moving further along the corridor, abstract paintings and small shrub-like plants adorn what would otherwise be an entirely barren sea of white and grey hues. It's pretty well decorated. The owner seems to have taste. But this doesn't feel like it could be someone's home. This feels more like a computer rendering of a model home, afforded to only the fabulously wealthy or those living far beyond their means. What am I doing here? My hands reflexively snap to my pockets. I pull out what appears to be the same model phone that I picked up earlier. Okay. Hi Mikasa, be at Sun Cafe by noon. You can look up the address. Okay. No, I don't think I'll be able to calm myself enough to speak coherently. Part of me is also more afraid of finding who's going to pick up. Who is this? How do they know my name? What is Sun Cafe? My thoughts are racing at an indescribable pace. Questions fill my mind faster than I can process them. Should I call this number to figure out what's going on? Okay, so seems like currently my memory is lost. Who is this? Why is Sun Cafe? You'll be working there from now on. Good luck and don't be late. Who are you and what am I doing here? I'm a little busy right now. We can talk later. You can call me K. Oh, and find your route on Wi-Fi. I didn't pay for a data plan, sorry. Okay. What exactly have I gotten myself into? And you couldn't even get me the cheapest data plan? Really? I hesitated to follow the instructions given to me. However, I figure exploration can't hurt me. The phone GPS guides me towards my destination, a small coffee shop just a few blocks away. Briskly making my way towards my destination, I noticed the unusual cleanliness of the city around me. The house I came from is only an example of the simple minimalist aesthetic employed in this urban sprawl. There are trees all along the sidewalks, and none of the buildings appear to be more than a few years old. That's a nice car. Is this a real world? Really nice car. Okay, Mikasa, stop getting sidetracked. It doesn't feel like the present day, more like a few years in the future. More like a computer render of what reality could be. How long have I been out for? Am I in a simulation? The Matrix? Okay. You're definitely in a simulation. I am definitely in a simulation. I quickly checked my reflection in one of the windows of a nearby building. There are no sinister men in suits pursuing me, and all of my facial features seem to be where I last left them. This is good news. Well, I could always wish for an improvement. My phone says it's March 6. 3 days have passed since I picked up the phone in the snow. I was out for 3 whole days. The city doesn't feel densely populated. In fact, it barely feels alive here. A handful of pedestrians loiter about the concrete walkways, seeming to be in no particular hurry to get anywhere. I walk into the coffee shop, where a small package with my name on it is resting on the counter. Excuse me, I'm new here. The cashier, an unremarkable young man in his 20s, nods toward the package. I open the plastic wrapping to find my uniform, a green apron with a lady on it. Looks familiar. A few hours later, I think I have mastered the art of brewing coffee. I've discovered the secret to the perfect roast through this craft. You put the correct amount of water in, add the corresponding amount of grounds. Then you press the brew button. Amazing! It's not a very challenging job. It's kept me busy today, but there are no revelations to be had here. It does give me a lot of time to think, though, think about the infinite possibilities of why I'm here in this situation right now. Shouldn't I go to police station first? Should I consider this bad? I have been displaced from my home and thrown into a job that's probably beneath my ability, by a stranger I've never seen nor heard. I shouldn't say it's beneath me. I was doing nothing before. Filling the empty space with something, anything in is an improvement, I think. Most of all, I'm enjoying the people watching, seeing the different types of people who come and go, working through their daily routines. The city is foreign and unfamiliar to me, but people look like people and coffee is coffee. I'm most interested in a specific customer that's been here since I arrived. A small, very small girl sitting in a corner, face buried in a bowl. Her long brown hair flows over her shoulders and trails down to her lower back. Wow! This girl looks like a Korean or Chinese or whatsoever. My eyes are drawn to her white button shirt, tied with a black bow. Her hair seems to frequently interfere with her literary goals as she keeps stopping to push it out of the way, revealing a large set of dark brown eyes. She's very pretty, look like those kind of Korean girls group. Her iced coffee has long since melted into murky water, but she doesn't seem to notice. While people watching, sometimes I wonder what others' lives are like. Maybe she's a student? Maybe a writer? I'm not sure. Excuse me? Okay, a pretty girl with mask is approaching me. Interrupted by a listless, relaxed voice, I realized that I had momentarily shirked the duties of my job in order to daydream about a complete stranger. Embarrassed, I turned my head. Wow! I'm immediately struck by one of the most beautiful woman I've ever laid eyes on. Even though she's wearing a mask, I can tell she's gorgeous. Voluminous, dusky black hair frames her small face, with sleepy eye dark as midnight making unwavering contact. Her slim, athletic frame is adorned with a black tank top and white jeans. Go, girl! Wow, she's even posing herself like this. Hands on her waist. I couldn't tell you exactly why I find her breathtaking, but rest assured, I'm clawing for oxygen. Wow, this is too much. Held by her hypnotic gaze, I stumble over my words, unable to bring myself back to reality. Yes. How can I help you? Today? Small ice Americano, please. Sure. Name? Siola. How do you spell that? Never mind, I will figure it out. Are you sure? I don't think you can figure it out. I better make the best Americano I have ever made in my 3 hours of this coffee making life. Oh, you see? Huh? You act like you're very smart. Don't do that, Mikasa. This looks like a Starbucks. The rest of the day passes by uneventfully. Thankfully, I don't think I could stand to live if another girl that pretty stopped by. Wow, what's your problem? I have a lot of questions that still need to be answered. I'm anxious to learn what I'm doing here and if this K person has the answers. The sun begins to dip below the buildings as the day draws to a close. I drop my apron off in the back office and head out the door. Oh, okay. Okay, so if I click once, it will be straight away the conversation come out. Because when the words are coming out like it's very annoying. On my way back, I noticed movement out of the corner of my eye. Long brown hair bouncing along to the rhythm of her steps. It's the girl from earlier, walking home carrying her books in her arms. Part of me wants to know where she's going. The other part of me doesn't want to look like a mega creep. I'll just keep heading towards my destination. But my longer strides are starting to catch up to her. Oh no! I better slow down a little so it doesn't get awkward. I have to think about swinging my arms slower, I know. I'll just put my hands in my pockets instead. That will solve it. Why am I stalking this pretty girl? But this slow pace is so abnormal for me. I can't do this. Maybe if I just don't make eye contact, it won't be weird. Luckily, I make myself a female. If I make myself a male, it will make me a complete creep. I slowly gain on her while making a conscious effort to look in the other direction, periodically glancing back to gauge my progress. The unthinkable happens. During one of my quick glances, our eyes meet for only a brief moment. Her pace begins to quicken reflexively, so does mine. At point, I don't understand how my own legs operate. I've lost all controls of my motor functions. She starts to run, her short pale legs churning surprisingly quickly. You see, I creep her out. Is it worse if I run after her? Yes! I think it is, but maybe if I run back to Case, it will be less awkward. I'm panicking and my cognitive abilities have ceased to exist. I just need to escape this situation. How are we still going in the same direction? Does she live in the same neighborhood? What are the chances? I'm too out of shape to be running this much. I'm approaching Kay's house and she's still running. Oh my god, in the same direction. This is probably one of the top 10 most embarrassing moments of my life. What a disaster. Yeah, it's up there somewhere. As I approach the door, I see the pretty athletic girl from earlier also coming out to the entrance. The tiny girl in the white shirt runs toward the door and cowers behind her. Was it Siola? Siohon? I can't remember right now. That's the least of my problems. She turns her attention to me as I slow to halt, sweating like a pig and panting like a dog. She looks at me with an expression of disgust that should be saved for only the most vile and unforgivable things in this world. Siola, what do you think you are doing? Oh, Siola has a very cold, ice cold but pretty face. Nuri, is this the stalker you said you were dealing with? Stalker? Yes, I am. Siola storms up to me and grabs me by the collar, scowling with all the intensity of a mob boss ready to bust my kneecaps. Oh, I like this girl. She's so protective over this cute innocent girl. If I ever see you near my friend again... Wait! Oh my, what's going on here? Okay. I look over and see a silver-haired girl looking towards us with a mildly amused expression. Oh, this girl is pretty as well. It's more very fashionable, nice hair color. Siola. Nuri, what are you doing with our guest Mikasa? What? Oh, this must be Kay, thank God. And then they have very nice waist, like so slim. No wonder they are bold enough to show their waist. Siola, I'm sorry. Nuri, me too. It's alright. Nuri covers her face with her hands and shuffles out of the room. Ooh. Siola stands up, flashes an incredibly uncomfortable grimace and walks off as well. Okay, so I see you have met your roommates. Lovely. My temporary embarrassment quickly dissipates as I remember what I plan to do. I stand up, turn around and face Kay, who is sitting behind the kitchen counter chopping vegetables. This is the first time I have really looked at her. Her short silver hair reflects the sunlight and radiates like someone applied a massive Instagram filter to the world. I wonder if myself is pretty or not. Because if I'm not pretty, right, I stay among them, I will feel very embarrassing. Growing platinum hair aside, I'm drawn towards her heavily lined eyes, dramatic and cat-like in appearance and effect, only magnified by the amber glow of her irises. Okay. For a moment, I'm lost in her surreal presence. It feels warm. It's also literally quite warm in this room. Like I'm sweating again. This is seriously becoming a problem. Hello? Is there another girl? Alright, reality. Okay, I assume. My gaze wanders to her hands, which are covered in band-aids. She quickly puts her hands behind her back and laughs nervously. Kay, you're smarter than you look. Miss Mikasa? Her voice is sweet and feminine, giving the impression of wisdom beyond years. Also, what is that supposed to mean? Do I look dumb? Mikasa, so why am I here? What's going on? Also, are you saying I look dumb? K. Ah, of course there are questions. I picked you up from the hospital after you passed out in the snow. You have been lying in bed for a few days now. Pass out in the snow? The last thing I remember is picking up the phone on the ground. This can't be right. Is it? Well, you can believe what you want. Oh, she looked unhappy. What reason do I have not to just go home right now? You can do whatever you want, but you might not find much of a home to go back to. What is that supposed to mean? It's a pile of rubber and ash now. Might find hard to build equity there. Now you're just messing with me. Look it up. You have a phone on you, don't you? Alright, Wi-Fi. I reluctantly typed my address into the search bar. To my horror, she's telling the truth. The entire complex burned down the same day, March 3rd. What the... K. I wouldn't lie to you, would I? I just met you seconds ago. I don't know anything about what you would or wouldn't do. K. Hey, I know this is a lot to take in. I'm sorry that this happened. Mikasa, you still haven't answered my question. How did 3 days pass and now I'm here? Where even is this place? K. New Alpha City. A couple thousand miles south of where you used to be. As for why you're here of all places. Your uncle was a family friend of ours. As a favor, I agreed to take you in for the time being. Still reeling in shock from realizing my old life has been burnt to a crisp, Kay wastes no time in continuing her story. And so... Wait! I need to collect myself. My head is spinning. The world feels like it's tumbling down on me. Deep breath. Wow, very nice background BGM. Background music. Kay, are you alright? Yeah. You remember your uncle, right? The one who died, passed away? Sorry. And you have been living off his inheritance for the past couple years. That's correct, right? How I know I don't remember. My heart sinks. There's nobody else in the world that would know about that other than my immediate family. Yeah. Okay, right. I know about your situation. Mikasa, no job, no relationships. I could probably count the number of your friends on one hand. Oh my god, I'm a loser? Not a loser, but I'm a lone ranger. A loner. Okay, this could be the fresh start you need, you know. Okay, fine. I didn't come here to be lectured. You're not my mom. Oh, so arrogant, my character. Okay, when's the last time you spoke to your real mother? Kay seems to recognize the combination of shock, despair and confusion that I am feeling. Her expression softened to that of sympathy. Kay, listen, I don't mean to be rude. She walks around the counter towards me. I'm not here to lay pity on you. I'm letting you stay here until you get things figured out. As a favor to the family. They also say I had to. And I'm a little short on the mortgage this month. Speaking of which, how was work? Wait, where are you going? I kept walking down the street of this foreign city. The sun setting behind me. Oh, I like this drama. I like myself being dramatic. The long shadows and the refractive glow from the myriad ivory towers were like that of a theatre stage. Bright lights illuminating both beauty and flaw alike. I couldn't help but laugh. What? In the moment where I was most lost and confused, I couldn't help but chuckle. Crazy. It feels surreal, like a dream has taken me and won't let go. Why am I laughing? I kept walking until the end of the road, where I was met with a lake. No wonder I don't have any friends and family. The sun set long ago, the street lights are on, and the moon hangs in the sky. The water is clear enough that you can see the reflection of the trees in the distance, illuminated in the moonlight. There is a sense of tranquility here. It lies at the very end of what otherwise is a perfect utopian future, a human monument dedicated to production and high standards of living. Wow! The lake is directly at odds with the city across from it by simply existing. In the city, a minute passes like a second. Here, I could spend hours without knowing. It reminds me of my childhood days. Days of innocence, laughter, the eternal summer. Making lots of mistakes, wasting lots of time. And doing it all together while laughing all the way there. In that moment, I stood there on the boundary between my old life and new. What do you wish for? Wow, I like this thought. I wish I knew. Hey! That honey voice called out to me again. I turned around to see Kay, hands on her knees and panting. She struggled slightly before regaining her composure. Don't be like this, Mikasa. Come home. Home? I probably make a little too light of your situation. I'm sorry. I know this isn't easy for you. I don't think it will ever be. Just come back with me. We'll work through it together. Wow, she's such a nice girl. But I think she also does that because she's short of mortgage, right? Okay, I could use the company. I make too much for dinner. Her mouth forms a half smile. How do you smile in a halfway? How? A trace of embarrassment at the thought of asking in such a straightforward manner. Home, huh? Mikasa, but really? Do I actually look dumb? Okay, let's go eat. Are you hungry? I'm hungry. God damn it. So what is it you desire, Mikasa? Okay, is asking me. Courage, freedom, and love. Okay, so for my situation now, I lost of my memory, right? And then I have no one at all. And I live with 3 pretty girls, which will probably make my own self-esteem even lower. I will choose courage to move on. Okay, alright Mikasa, I will do my best. Okay, what is this? Cashier. Okay, it's a cashier where? Day 2, the world that searches for courage. The sunlight sparkles through the window as I awake to the scent of someone cooking. I can faintly hear the sizzle of a pan from down the hall. The corridor illuminated by morning light, I make my way down to the kitchen. A shorter girl labors over the stove top. From the bright silver dome, there's no doubt is Kay. I debate whether I should say hello. Come on, hello is just very easy to say. The question is quickly erased from my mind as she seems to sense my presence, turning and making direct eye contact moments after I enter the room. Kay, oh, morning Mikasa. Oh, you see, Kay is so sweet, so nice. Good morning. So I think now my character is more an introvert person. I made breakfast, hope you're hungry. Whoa, so healthy. Why is it green? An eggshell white bowl filled with shamrock green contents slides over the counter. Berries of assorted color floating about within. I wonder why is it green? It's a smoothie, I think. It looks like something one would find on a real trendy person's social media. Yes, it's correct. Oh my god. It's called breakfast. This is called breakfast. No wonder they have so slim waist. Okay, It's a matcha yogurt smoothie topped with raspberries and blueberries. I wasn't sure if you had any dietary concerns. Well, hopefully you are not lactose intolerant. I guess I forgot to consider that. Her previously mystical aura is currently overshadowed by her awkwardness. It's fine, thanks. Okay, I'm glad. She turns back around and continues to tend to the stove. I grab a spoonful of the smoothie and try it, sweet yet refined. The green tea flavor adds a unique touch. It might not be the fanciest food I have ever had, despite the presentation, but it's something. Okay, so how is it? Oh my god, how to say, have good manners. It's good. It's good, actually surprisingly good. My stomach growls audibly. I didn't realize how hungry I am. I quickly scarfed down the rest of the bowl's contents. Okay, surprising? Did you expect it to be bad? She chuckles. Okay, sometimes I like to try adventurous recipes. It doesn't always end up well, but it's worth a try, right? Well, I think I should get ready for work now. Okay, oh actually that won't be necessary. What? Have I been fired already? I can't even keep a barista job? Sorry? Okay, you only need to go every other day. It's part of the arrangement I make for you. Oh, that's so nice. That seems a bit unusual, but I like the sound of that. Yeah, I really like the sound of that. How did you even manage this arrangement? Okay, let's just say I have my methods. That doesn't answer anything. Unless you're the boss. Okay, anyway, I figure you will need some time to settle in. So for now, you can find something else to do on your off days. Like what? Do you have any suggestions? Okay, the local art school is offering regular lessons, and you could stand to hit the gym a little bit. Are you saying I'm out of shape? Mikasa girl, why are you so sensitive? Oh my goodness. ... Yeah, I understand you, Kay. I myself is a fish. Wait, first you're saying I look down and now you're saying I look out of shape. Okay, wow, I didn't actually say either of those things. Yes, K is true. Mikasa, stop being a sensitive bitch. Okay, I get it, I will go. Too blunt. I'm bewildered by the choices that lie before me. What kind of person is K to have so many connections? Secret agent? A seductress? This feels too good to be true. So K, what is it you do exactly? If she's a secret agent or a mob boss, she might just decide to kill me someday. K, I don't know how to laugh like a girl, sorry. She laughs so nervously and so painfully. She clearly doesn't want to talk about it. Secret agent probably. It's okay, you don't have to tell me. But I do want to know. Oh my god. Luckily I make myself a girl. The way that I think on certain matter, right, definitely is a girl thinking. Oh, sorry, if I offend any girls, I say sorry, I apologize. Okay, you see me around the house often. I'm mostly trying new recipes, experimenting. Have you always been interested in cooking? Okay, well, I wasn't always good at it. A happy family needs good food after all, right? Someone has to do it. A happy family? I appreciate it. Seemingly taken aback by my gratitude, Kay brushed ever so slightly. Kay, I'm glad. Neither of us seem to know what to say. Anyway, I'll write down the suggestion I make for you so you don't forget one moment. She opens a drawer in the kitchen and hastily tears a page out of notepad. With a black ballpoint pen, she scribbles her notes down and hands it to me. Her handwriting is quite clean and meticulous, an uncommon aspect these days. Thanks. Okay, no problem, Mikasa. Her train of thought interrupted by a sudden phone call. She pulls out her cell phone and begins to walk out of the room. Sorry, I need to take this. Hello? Who still writes stuff down these days anyway? Oh well, Kay seems like she has the best of intentions so far. This whole thing still feels like a dream. She pokes her head back into the room. Kay, oh, before I forget, here's a renter's form. What's it for? I need official documentation of your living status for legal reasons. Kay, actually maybe I shouldn't give that to you so I don't get taxed on your rent. You are so cheap. Kay, it's free money. Well, for me at least. Anyway, I gotta go. Have fun, Mikasa. You can just leave the phone on the table when you are done. Alright, I got it. Mikasa, female, okay. Oh, question A some more. Oh, okay, cool. I would describe myself as an extroverted person. True. I often struggle to make friends or start a conversation. I don't want to be a loner like those kind of... No, extroverted, so I don't have problem making friends. I'm not really a sport fan. Yes, true. I enjoy having a regular routine and prefer not to deviate from it. False. I build strong emotional connections with character in films or drama. True. I'm often deeply moved by a good book or a powerful painting. True. I prefer to be physically active rather than focus on my work. True lah. Okay, sign. The art school is at the end of town. Looks like class starts in the afternoon. I finally arrive at my destination, a towering, well-worn cathedral with steep stone steps leading to its entrance. A variety of trees and bushes lie on either side of the stairs. While the architecture is impressive, its common appearance makes me feel a bit at ease. This may be the only thing in this world I can say feels familiar to me. The interior of the cathedral-like school building is a bit more mundane on the inside. The hallway narrow and lined with decaying lockers that no student has likely ever used. Worn tile paved the way to the art studios with a sign directing new student to the right. The musty scent of paper and paint grows stronger as I make my way towards the classroom. The door creaks loudly as I enter the room. Desks are sparsely scattered about, with unfinished paintings strapped on the tables, and canvases of varying quality hang from the wall. Vivid paint stains of all colors decorate the walls and floor. Oh! The professor, an elderly, bespectacled man, notes my arrival. Professor, you must be our new student. Please take a seat. He motions me to one of the empty seat chairs near the corner exit of the room. Carefully checking the chair for wet paint spots beforehand, I take a seat and attempt to take in my surroundings. The other students are individual bastions of eccentricity, brightly dyed hair, spiked and stirred leather, ironic graphic t-shirts. It's everything I expected a college art class to be. To my right, a red-headed girl is working meticulously on a pencil sketch. Her well-maintained wine red hair draped over the page like a gleaming maroon blanket. I can't tell what she's drawing, but it's clearly very important to her. Professor, well class, let's get started, shall we? Despite my joining in the middle of the semester, I have a feeling I haven't missed much. Students are casually sketching, checking their phones, and giggling to each other while the professor rambles on about the eras of art history and their respective famous figures. My eyes continue to wander, eventually settling on the red-headed girl again. She appears to be the only one listening intently to the professor's musings. Wow, so pretty! Heavy eyeliner and mascara draw attention to her eyes, giving her a sharp and matured look paired with her angular features. Combined with her laser-like focus, She appears to be quite serious about this whole art business. Wow, it's raining now. I don't mean the game, but now my environment is raining with raining sound. The gentle caress of the sun shining through the windows, as well as the monotony of the lecture, are making me quite sleepy. I can feel myself fading away. Okay, so this teacher, can I go to the bathroom? Oh, another pretty girl. Oh my god, this visual novel, every girl is pretty. A voice called from the back of the room. I turned to see a girl with raven dark hair and intimidating green eyes standing up with her hand raised. Professor, again? Well, alright, I suppose. Thanks. She wears ripped denim shorts and white canvas shoes, black hair gleaming like polished obsidian and accentuating her snow white skin. Her baggy sweater matched her pale green eyes, bouncing with every movement as she turns toward the door. She's quite beautiful in a dark and icy type of way. Professor, now, where was I? Ah, sometimes I forget. The rest of class passes without event, and the girl with the green sweater still hasn't returned. The bell rings and the students are released into the wild, still no green sweater shirt. She even took her bag with her. Okay, so guys, I think that's it for my part 1 for Angel Wings. Currently, I don't know what's this story about yet. I haven't gone through the plot of the story. But so far, there are so many pretty girls, like Korean girl groups in this game. So if you like Korean girl groups, you like pretty girls, like welcome you to play this game. Before I end my video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you. Bye.